Hey guys, my name is Jennifer and I am Genevieve Designs. Today I'm going to do a quick update on a few things. I'm going to show you a few new things that I have available, and I'm going to show you what I'm going to use for May's album of the month. I think I have an idea of what I'm going to do for June. I'm not 100%, so I'm not going to say anything, but I know what I'm doing for May. I'm doing this little album right here, and I'm going to be using the Swatchbook version 2. This is one of the new templates that I just released. There's a version 1 and a version 2. The version 1 is the smaller, and then the version 2 is the taller. I have a video on that. I will link that up here in the cards and down below in the description box if you want to check it out. And I also have a new background in the Swatchbook version 1 and 2. I released it already in the beginning. I released it with the pretty new little hearts background with the little mini checks background, and then I made a new one, and it's based on all of the stuff that I've been using a lot of lately, which would be butterflies. So I made this one because I was so inspired by all the butterflies I've been using. I've been putting them on all of my little covers and stuff, and buying them from everybody. Well, anyway, I decided I needed to make me a background design, so I did, and I love it. It is so cool. It's very vintage, scripty, very cool. When I decided to sit down and really start sketching out and drawing out shapes of butterflies and what I wanted to see and what I wanted in a background design with butterflies. I wanted you to know it was butterflies, but I also wanted it to be a little bit in the background where you knew there were butterflies there, but they weren't like big, bold, and beautiful like this, you know, where you could put something like this on top of something like this and it just is perfect. Do you know what I mean? I think you guys know what I'm talking about. Well, anyway, I adore this background design. So this is the background design I'm going to be using in May's album of the month. Today is May 3rd, by the way. I'm actually filming in real time. I'm hoping to get this edited up today or tomorrow. I'm not sure. So before we go any further on talking about this, I wanted to remind you guys about the giveaway drawing for April's album of the month, which we just finished this past Saturday, which we ended up on May 1st is the last video. I didn't mean for that to happen, but it did, and it's okay. So the giveaway drawing is for the paper collection, not for the album. So I forget what all I said was included, but I'll have to go back and look myself what all is included. But how to enter to win, you had to comment on all of the videos in this playlist, minus the intro to the foundations and whatever introduction videos there are. So when I start with the prep video, from that video on, should be 7 videos. You need to comment below each video, and you make sure you're a subscriber. And on May 5th, which is Wednesday, I will do a drawing where I will pick a video at random and pull in the comments and so on and so forth. So that's how that works. So I wanted to remind you of that. So Wednesday, May 5th is going to be the drawing for the paper collection stuff. But the playlist for that, I'll put that up here and in the description box. So there's a full playlist. You hit that playlist, it'll open up. It may even say play all or something like that, or you might be able to see a list. It just depends. So just go through and make sure that you commented on all of them, and you'll be entered to win. Okay, so besides having the new background design, which is now available on my Etsy shop, the new butterflies background design, it's only available right now on the Swatchbook version 1, the Swatchbook version 2. I am going to be putting it on all of the Basically Amazing templates. So the whole system, I'm going to put all 3 of these background designs on that system. So that'll be coming up soon, hopefully. I'm working on it. I've got one of them finished. I just got to do 2 more. So I will let you know when that happens. And before I talk about what we're going to be using for May's album of the month, I've got some new labels. I had new labels in my Etsy shop. These are called Photo Corner labels, and what they are is the Swatchbook version 2 has, some pages have these like label spaces on them. Not all pages, but some of them. And I thought, you know what, that needs to be a standalone. So those that are in here are also in this label set. I think there's 27 pages in here, but there's only in the swatch book version, there is the one that has the black border and then the one without, and that's it. This one, there's a bunch of different options, and there's 3 different sizes, where in here there's just 1 size, and here there's 3 sizes. So the largest size in the photo corner labels is the same as in the swatch book. So just a heads up. So let me show you what is included in the new labels. I'll have these linked down below if you're interested, along with the swatch book templates. So you get a full sheet. These are the largest labels. These are the same size as the ones in the swatch book version too. So this has the black border with the photo corners. And then this one has like a coffee stained border, but it's the large size. And this one doesn't have a border, but it has the photo corners. And then there's a black version. And if you print this on your laser, you can foil them. So, or have them, or print them at like a copy store or someplace like that, and then you can foil them. I meant to do that and forgot. But I will. I'm going to do that. I might even do one for the album that we're doing in May. So there's a whole sheet of black in the large. Then there is a sheet of purple with the purple in large. And then this is kind of like a pink purple, pinkish purple. I can't think of the right word. It's like oh, why can't I think of that color pink? Well, anyway, so there's and see, look, if you see, like here is a like a mauvey pink, then there's like a purpley pink, and then there is like a purpley blue. So blue, purple, pink, purple, and like a mauvey pink. And then there is a blue, and there is a teal color in the large, and then there's an olive color in the large. Okay, and then here's the medium size. So you get a full sheet with the black background, and you get a full sheet with the coffee stained with the little photo corner. The little photo corners are just adorable. Then there's no I say background, it's not a background, border. Coffee stained border, not background, and no border. And then here's the black version in the medium size. And then here's the purple. In the medium, there is the pink, purple, lavender. Let's call it lavender. Let's just call it lavender. It really does look lavender compared to the purple. It looks lavender. Let's just call it lavender. And then there's the pink, the mauvey pink in the medium. There's the blue in the medium. Then there's the teal in the medium. And then the olive green color, or moss green, or sage green, or it depends on your printer. All printers print slightly different, so keep that in mind. So the color is going to vary on your printer. And then here's the smallest one. So I gave you a whole sheet with the black border. Then there's the whole sheet with the coffee stained type border. Then there is no border, right? Aren't these cute? They're so cute. They're adorable. Then there is a sheet of all black, so if you wanted to foil. But when it comes to the colors in the small, I did 2 colors per sheet. It just made more sense to me to have the basic ones that you could use no matter what as a full sheet, and these being just half. So there's the purple and the lavender. We're just going to call it lavender. And then there is the blue and the teal. And then there is the pink and the sagey olive bossy green color. So, I mean, you're set. If you print all these out at one time, you're pretty much set. So you can print these off on regular paper. You can print them off onto sticker paper. You can print them off onto vellum. You can print them off onto whatever your heart desires. So, all right. So that's the new thing in my shop. And then, of course, the butterfly background for the Swatchbook version 2 and Swatchbook version 1. I'm trying to pick them up here. So those are new. All right, so let's talk about what I'm going to be using in May's Album of the Month. This is May's Album of the Month. We're going to be using the Swatchbook version 2. Whichever background design you choose is totally fine. I'm going to be using this butterfly one because of the paper collection. But any one of them will work. Any one of those 3 backgrounds will work. Because you don't even have to use the background if you don't want to. You can just use the plain page that's in here. So, this is the album we're going to make. Again, we're going to be using the Swatchbook version 2. And this is the paper collection. This is My Sweet by Prima. And let me see, I want to try to flip through here real fast. There are 6 double-sided pages, 4 of each page, and then there is also foil on here. So we got a pink and white polka dot, we got butterflies, flowers, scissors. It's kind of, it's like a, I don't know, it's a cross theme. This one's got some pretty foiling on it. There is birds, you know, florals. I love this green color. Then there's like rabbits and hedgehogs and squirrels and flowers. Super pretty. I love that color too. There's like a whole cut apart sheet of button cards. And then there's these florals here. And then there's like a whole nother cut apart sheet of random images. Super pretty. Pink and white polka dot. These are really pretty, the butterflies. You can almost make them into individual cards if you wanted to, like, you know, like a strip. But they're super pretty with some flowers on them. And then there's a floral background with another cut apart sheet, collage cut apart sheet. So that's the paper collection we are going to be using. And then the other things I used. One, this is the butterfly trim that's part of this collection. It's My Sweet. I'll link everything down below as best I can for you guys if you want to check it out. I will start an Amazon list as well, and I will put stuff in there as best I can for this album. But I only used one, so I feel like this is an optional thing. And then I used the wood stickers, which are adorable. I love these. And also use the 2 ephemera packs. So there's 27 pieces in one and 33 in the other. There's the back sides if you want to try to get kind of a look at them. So that's all I used. That is all I used in this album from that collection, I'm pretty sure. Alright. The add-on photo corner labels, I don't know if I'm going to be using them in this album. They are optional if I do, because there's going to be photo corner labels obviously in the Swatchbook version 2. So I don't know if I'm going to be using these in the album, the May album of the month. Also, I may or may not be using these scripty papers. It just really depends. So this is an optional thing as well. But I am also going to be using the Basically Amazing Scrap Journal add-on. I am going to be using this in this album, and I may hurry up and put the butterfly background on the add-on scrap journal so that we can use it in this album. I may hurry up and do that. Maybe. We'll see. We'll see. But I am going to be using elements from the scrap journal. So if you use the scrap journal, there's also the section. Did I ever put them in here? The papers, the printable papers that are included. I don't think I put them in here. Did I? I don't remember. Isn't that something? You would think they'd be in here if I did. The papers that I included, the printable papers. Oh, they're there. You know, the full sheets that I included. You can use that, or you can use the scripty papers, or you can use both. So yeah, that's all. Anything printable, I'm still kind of on the fence about whether or not I'm going to be using that besides my templates, of course. I may or may not be using some printable butterflies as well. Yeah, but if I do use them, I will let you know, and they're printable, they're digital, so you can get them anytime. They're not going to sell out. So I wanted to do a quick flip through. This is the prototype of the swatch book version 2. This is one of the prototypes that I made. So here's the front cover, right? And then there's the spine. There's one of those wood pieces, right? And then look, I foiled one of the labels because now the rectangle and the square and the circle labels are also available in my Etsy shop. And then there's the back. And that's an Artie Mays butterfly there. But I probably will link the butterflies down below because I feel like we'll probably use them. So if you want to check them out, or you might already have them from past projects. And see, all of these things right here are from the scrap journal. So I'm going to be using a lot of those pieces. And it's totally up to you if you want to include them or not. But here's the first page. These are not highly embellished, and because it's just a prototype. This is a printable glassing bag from the add-on scrap journal. And the tag that I need to back the back side of that. And the tag that goes in there, and it's held onto that with a magnet, and then that opens up like this. And there's another page, and there's a cute little top tuck postcard from the scrap journal. Right? Just nifty little things, all sweet. And then of course wax seals. We're gonna have to do a custom color wax seal to match. That's a glassine bag from the scrap journal as well. There's a tag and ticket, and there's another one of those wood embellishments. And then there is that fabric butterfly. I kind of stained it with walnut stain. And then this opens this away like that. And then this is from the scrap journal, and it's magnetized on there. And there's a tag. Look at this embellishment though. Isn't that adorable? Here's a cute little extra bits from, I added this last, so this was like using some of the leftover pieces. As like a little notepad, like a little tearaway pad held onto the page with a paper clip, but it's stapled together. Then there's like a little tuck and a tag. Look, there's the butterfly paper. Just love that, the background. There's a little tag there. This is the scripty papers that you see in the background right there. And this flips out this way. There's like a little tuck here. Love that. This opens. So the album that we're going to make won't be exactly the same, but it'll be pretty close. I'm going to try to follow this pretty close, so it's not going to be a lengthy album. Cute little tuck, just some quick little embellishment there. Places for photos, a quick little pocket. Look at that little embellishment there. Is that not the sweetest? Okay. And then cute little butterfly there, and that's it. So anyway, this isn't super intricate, but this is just kind of a prototype. So this is kind of a gist of what we're going to be making for May. And it should start not too terribly. I haven't started recording it, obviously, but I should start this within like a week or two. So, and then when I know what we're going to be doing for June, I will let you know. But alright, so there is links to everything in the description box as best I can. And be sure to give me a thumbs up if you're excited about starting this album, especially using the My Suite from Prima paper collection and using the new swatch book version 2. Again, I'm going to be using the butterfly background, but whatever background you have is totally fine. Totally. And also, let me know what you think of these new photo corner labels. I love them. I think they look amazing. They're the perfect size for any size album, any size photo. They're just adorable. And there's something in here for every album that you make. So I just love them. I'm in love with labels. I'm in love with butterflies right now. I just love them all, and I'm super excited about it. Alright, so just let me know what you think. So give me a thumbs up if you like the video. And I will see you guys next time. Bye.